this is going to be interactive. I want you guys to really get this and learn. I would like you to go to your screen. I don't know if you're on your phone or if you have an additional laptop, but I would like you to find accord and satisfaction in your state. So when you search accord and satisfaction, add, New York, Kentucky, Indiana, wherever you're at, add that and see if you can locate your accord and satisfaction statute in your state. And just let me know when you got it.
Could you type that in the chat for us?
Sure. Let me see. Just make sure this goes to everyone. All right. So it's in the chat. And just search it. Sometimes it's tricky depending where you're at. I think if you're in New York, you're definitely going to have trouble. Me and a client was on the other day, and they really hit it. So one of the good things that I did learn in New York, and this might be relevant in some other states, is that where you can't find it in your state code, they will accept the federal. Because most times when we're sharing this online, we're using the federal. Just for example, in the beginning, I didn't know, because that's what people shared was just the federal ones, the ones that you see like UCC 306 or something like that. You can't use that. It has to be jurisdiction specific. So this is why I want you to find it in your own state so you can utilize it. One thing that I do want you to know is you really don't have to use the numbers. If you look at your contracts, as I started learning this and reviewing contracts, I realized that the language from the UCCs is in your contract, but it throws you off because they're not using the numbers. They're just giving you the verbiage. So you'll literally sometimes in some contracts, it'll say like something like this law, this place where Uniform Commercial Code offers this remedy or this something. So it will cite the Uniform Commercial Code in the whole, but you won't see the numbers. So let me see. So everyone just kind of say got it when you find it in your own state.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. Let me see. 44.
Got it.
All right. If anyone's
Got
having
it.
trouble, just let me know.
Got it.
Got it. All right. So I'm going to take over the screen. I'm going to share something, and I want you to see how real this is, because one thing that me and Kiana, we have in common is that a lot of people out here are faking it. They're stealing somebody else's stuff, representing it as their own. We don't do that. So I am actually going to show you. This is some of my private information, but it's under my old name, so I really don't care. It's my old address. So I'm going to be very clear and transparent with you. And I'm going to show you something that I did that is not even dealing with a purchase. It's dealing with a court case. The only thing that I regret is I can't find the email. I was emailing back and forth between the judge's assistant, because you'll never communicate directly with the judge unless you're in chambers or in court. But if you want to go, the reach around is to go to the judge's assistant, and you can look this up in any state or any county that you're in and find their assistant and deal with them. So what I did is I tendered a negotiable instrument, and I actually did this through email. So when I did the email, I guess they were taken back, because they're like, oh, this dude is sending us an instrument, and they didn't react or respond. So I want you to realize that this isn't like magic carpet stuff. Like you do it once and it's done. It's not like scanning something at the register and then going down the line and paying. It's not how it works. You have to be persistent. Some people say the rule of 3. So I reached out, I contacted her again, and I said, did you get the instrument? She said, yes, we did. She said, what's your intentions? What do you want? I said, all right, well, I want the case settled, using my exemption. So she said, all right. She said, I'm gonna have the judge review it and we'll get back to you. So my court date was coming up, and she still didn't get back to me. And I had to see if I needed to get on the road and drive to the courthouse. So I contacted her again, I think by phone. And she says, the judge says, if you can send a hard copy of what you sent us by email, and drop it in the mail. And so I did that. So she reached out by email and said that the judge has accepted your offer, and they know pros